Bonjour tout le monde! Welcome back to We in France, where we talk about everyday French life and beyond. And today's video definitely falls into that beyond category. It has nothing to do with France or French life, but I want to go ahead and share a life lesson with you that has made an impact on my own life. It is something that I think I've always felt, but it wasn't until I heard someone put it into words that I kind of internalized the message, and maybe it can help you in your own life. Now, I'm not going to do any fancy edits. I just want to talk and get this out just to get this video up. So let's just get into it. Now, grief has been on my mind lately as we approach the anniversary of my mom's passing. I made a video about that shortly after she passed away. I lost her to cancer. It'll be 3 years on October 4th. She passed away in 2021. And honestly, it feels just like yesterday. And just before and just after my mom passed away, I lost other loved ones. So let's just say that grief, it's definitely been on my mind a lot lately, and it's been a mainstay in my life for a little while now. Now, despite it all, I do want to say I don't feel like it's broken me. Grief is a part of life, and I am fortunate to have had a strong support system. I still do, especially my husband and my dad. And if we really hurt when we lose someone, it means we really love them, so I don't want to take that for granted. And something that I've learned is that grief is one of life's greatest teachers for both hard and more happy lessons. And I've taken a lot of time to reflect, and I want to share the biggest takeaway, just this life lesson that 3 years later really hits home for me. And this is not a sad lesson. I'm not crying in this video, nothing like that. I mean, I hope not, but I just hope it'll mean something to you too. So here's the lesson. Let me just lay it out. Okay, so here's the lesson. You can't wait for everything in your life to be in perfect harmony before you allow yourself to be happy, before you allow yourself to live. You have to absolutely find joy in this present moment, even if different areas of your life are out of whack and things aren't perfect, because otherwise, what'll happen is you'll wake up one day at age 40, 50, 60, 80, whatever, and you'll wonder where the years went. Where did your life go? Why did you never do the things you wanted to do? And this is a lesson, I'm going to get into it more, but it's a lesson I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life. And just what I mean by this is, if you're currently having trouble, let's say in one area of your life, don't wait for that issue to be resolved before you let yourself live, before you go after what you want. It is so important to find joy, to find those little moments of happiness and laughter wherever you are, no matter how bad things are, in the small moments, whatever it is, no matter how small. Because if not, your life is going to become a game of whack-a-mole, that carnival game, where right when one thing is resolved, boom, something else pops up. And then you wait till that's resolved, and then like clockwork, something else pops up. And you were just on the cusp of letting yourself be happy. And it can't work like that. You cannot wait for everything to be in perfect equilibrium and then delay your own happiness, your own needs and wants and goals, because you'll end up wasting your life. So just to give examples here, what I mean is, if your home life is great, but you're having trouble at work, don't wait until your work issues are resolved before you allow yourself to live the life you want. Because what happens is, right when the work situation gets worked out, something else is going to pop up that throws you out of whack. That's life. Nothing's ever perfect. Nothing is ever in perfect harmony. And, we can hope that things will get better in different areas of our lives, but the truth is there will always be something that keeps our thoughts racing, keeps us, up at night, and that'll keep us out of that perfect equilibrium. That's life. And I think it's really easy to focus on these things that are out of whack, these bad things, and to get in this negative cycle where you stay stuck and unhappy because that's all you think about. You dwell on that thing. And I'm challenging you to get out of that mindset, to get out of that cycle, because you can't live by saying, when XYZ happens, I'll be happy, or when you're over the grief, or when you finish med school, or when your kids are older, when you get the promotion, when your health improves, whatever. I could go on all day. We fall into this trap of associating who we are and our worth with external factors. And that's not right. We can't let our finances define us, or our family, or our career, and that can warp our sense of self. And I don't know if you need to hear this today, but if you're watching this, take this as your sign. I want to tell you, you are worth going after whatever you want now, despite whatever challenges you're facing, whether it's grief, health, parenting issues, career problems, whatever it is. We have to learn how to find that happiness despite the challenges, because the challenges are always going to be there. That is life. In one form or another, we're going to be struggling with something, but I want you to experience that joy wherever you are. And I want to be clear, joy and happiness and living life, all these things, they're going to look different to everyone. And they also don't need to be these like big grand gestures that either cost you a ton of time or money or effort. They can be small, and you know what things matter to you. And you know what you've been putting off, what you're delaying your happiness for. And it could be something as simple as taking 10 or 20 minutes to yourself, meditate, journal, go for a walk, bake cookies, work out. Just add a little something for yourself to your day. You know, whatever that is for you, just do it for yourself. Have something to look forward to live for. Just be in this present moment, regardless of everything else going on around you. And I'd even go a step further, not just have these moments, but seek them out, make them a priority. You know, if I've learned anything, tomorrow is not guaranteed. And just to give you a personal example, something I've done just to challenge myself, to get my mind out of the gutter, you know, to just lift myself, and just keep learning as an adult, was I picked up rowing. And I think as adults, we so often stop pushing ourselves. We put other people first. We put time and energy into our kids. And in the process, we neglect what we might need to be doing for ourselves and our own growth. So just a backstory, when my favorite fitness app, Peloton, when they came out with rowing, I was intrigued, but I had no experience with rowing. And then this June, I just felt compelled to do it. I bought a beautiful rowing machine for my gym in my garage, and my favorite Peloton instructor, Alex Karwoski, he makes it fun, even though it's crazy hard. And I've really come to love rowing. You know, it's way more technical than you'd expect. It's super challenging, and I've challenged myself to get better. And believe it or not, I mean, the biggest shock to me, in 3 months, I've really improved my times, my technique, and that means something to me. You know, do it for yourself. And I'm in my garage. I'm not posting about it on Instagram. And, you know, I don't have a rowing team or anyone doing this with me. But if you put stuff off in your life because you're waiting for the perfect time, it's just never going to happen. So take this as your sign. Take action now. And just a reminder that there is no perfect time. So let me be a lesson to encourage you to do what you've always wanted to do. You know, take a few moments today at the very least. Take time to yourself. Make yourself a priority. And, I guess the question is, if not now, when? Honestly, when will you take yourself for real and make yourself the priority that I feel and I know that you deserve to be? And over the years, it's just become increasingly clear to me, we need to treat ourselves like someone we love in mind, in body, and spirit. Take that time to rest, to recharge. Do what makes you feel good. And for me, it's being by the water. I find that restorative and healing. You know, taking time to think by some kind of body of water, spend time with people I love, people who make me feel good, and prioritize my workouts, whatever it is. That's just me, but only you can make that change for yourself. So I just want to encourage you to go after it. And I also want to say, for anyone out there going through something hard, whether it's grief, which was my case, or anything else, I just want to say that I see you, I feel you, I truly do. And I want to send you a virtual hug, send you that supportive energy, because I've been there. I know what that's like. And completely unrelated, if you're still watching this, you hopefully like my content. Maybe you feel a connection to my content, to me in some way. I have a favor to ask. If anyone watching is a bit into woo-woo stuff, I do have that side to me. You know, things like crystal healing, energy work, maybe Reiki, or some kind of healing modality. I would love for you to get in touch with me. I do have that woo-woo side. I have some questions, would love to just talk to you a little bit. I feel like that's something that might help me now in my life. So if you're kind of on that vibe, you're watching this, I would love for you to DM me on Instagram or email me, name of the channel @gmail.com. And just to wrap this up, you know, let me know below if this life lesson, if it hit home for you like it did for me. I think certain messages are supposed to land with us and find us at certain times. So yeah, just let me know below. And as always, thank you for being here. Love you guys. And I will see you back on We in France soon. Salut.